Hello students, we are solving the IB Math EA past paper questions and currently we are solving the IB Math EA May 2023 paper 1 time zone 1 past paper. And today we will be solving the question number 5 of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions of this paper and of the other papers in form of playlists in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. And this is a common question, common for both the SL and the HL level students. For the SL students, it is question number 6 and for the HL students, it is question number 5. So without any further delay, let us start answering this question. The maximum mark is 6. The function f is defined by f of x equal to sine qx, where q is greater than 0. The following diagram shows part of the graph of f for x greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to 4m, where x is in radians. The x-intercepts are at x equal to 0, 2m and 4m. This is 0, this is 2m, this is 4m. Now the question, the part A. Find an expression for m in terms of q. And this is the expression for f of x. This is the function expression. Now we know the general form of a function expression, which is a sinusoidal function expression. It is E sine B x minus c plus d. Okay, where A is the vertical stretch or the amplitude and B affects the periodicity. 2 pi over B will be the period of the sine function. D is the vertical translation or principal axis. And of course, C is the horizontal translation. Okay. So now we are having sine qx. Just trying to relate this function expression with this one, we are seeing that A is equal to 1 because this is 1. And then sine qx, it is bx. So therefore, B is equal to q and C is equal to 0. Of course, D is also equal to 0. Okay, fine. Now they are saying find an expression for m in terms of q. So we are seeing the periodicity of this sine function, sine qx, is 4m because it is starting from x equal to 0 and ending at x equal to 4m. The entire sine wave curve is starting from x equal to 0 and is ending at x equal to 4m. So the periodicity of this sine function is 4m. Therefore, and b is equal to q. So this is the answer for the subpart E. 2 pi over b should be equal to 2 pi over q. This is equal to 4m. Okay. Therefore, we have to make m the subject because we have to express m in terms of q. So it is, I'm dividing both sides by 4. So I get m equal to 2 pi over 4q or pi over 2q. Okay. So this is the answer for the subpart A. Okay. Coming to the subpart B's question. The function g is defined by g of x equal to 3 times sine 2qx over 3 for x is greater than or equal to 0 but is less than or equal to 6m. Subpart B's question is on the axis above, sketch the graph of g. I don't know whether I have written on this part whether I'll be requiring this part of the graph for sketching the graph. I'm not sure. Let's see. So, okay, so we know that E is the amplitude. This is the first letter or number, letter because it is a variable, but it will be a number, which is 3 in this case. So the amplitude will be equal to 3. It will be going up to plus 3 and coming down to minus 3. Okay. And then coming to the periodicity. Okay. Now what is the value of B? B is equal to 2q by 3. Okay. Because it is Bx and C is of course 0 and D is 0. So B is equal to 2q over 3. Okay. And what is q from this equation? We are having, let me write it over here. I'm coming to this place. Okay. So M is equal to pi over 2q. Therefore, q is equal to pi over 2m. Okay. So, therefore, B is equal to 2 times or 2 over 3 times pi over 2m. Okay. And these two will be getting cancelled. So, it is pi over 3m. Therefore, periodicity will be equal to 2 pi over b, which is equal to 2 pi divided by pi over 3m, which is 2 pi multiplied with 3m over pi. These two will be getting cancelled. So the periodicity of this sine function graph will be, the g of x function graph will be 6m. Okay. And C is equal to 0, D is equal to 0. Therefore, we do not have any vertical or horizontal translation. Okay. And I have seen many students assuming that the periodicity is 6m as soon as they see x is ranging between 0 and 6m. They assume that the graph will be starting from 0 and will be ending at 6m. You have to sketch till 6m does not mean that a single sinusoidal wave will be covering the entire region from 0 x equal to 0 to x equal to 6m. You may have multiple waves between 0 and 6m. So it is vital to check what is the periodicity of this g of x function. Just by looking at the domains x ranging from 0 to 6m, don't assume that a single wave will be covering the entire region. Okay. So now we know that the periodicity is 6m and the amplitude is 3. So it will be going up to 3 and coming down to negative 3. And there is no horizontal translation. There is no vertical translation. Therefore, the principal axis is still the x-axis. Okay. That is the line of symmetry, which is dividing the entire graph into two equal parts. One above the x-axis and another below the x-axis. Okay. So now we have to mark the points. Since the whole curve will be ending at 6m, half of it is 3m. Okay. And you see, half of 3m will be, because it will be starting from this point, moving up and coming down to 3m, then going down and again coming back to 6m. This will be the shape. But where will it be at its highest point? It should be between 0 and 3m, halfway between 0 and 3m. So it will be at 1.5m. Okay. So I have to get the position of 1.5m. And this is m and this is 2m. So the middle point of these two will be 1.5m. Okay. And you see there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 subdivisions between m and 2m. So this will be 1.5m. Okay. And if I go up, this will be the point 1.5 m comma 3. Okay. And then I have to get another point between 3m and 6m. Half of it is 4.5m, right? You just add 3m plus 6m, it is 9m divided by 2 will be giving you 4.5m. Okay. Similarly, for this 0 plus 3m is 3m divided by 2 is 1.5m. So 4.5m, and between 4 and 5 there are 6 subdivisions, so 1, 2, 3. This is 4.5m. Okay, and I have to come down to this one. So it is 4.5m comma negative 3. So now I have to just connect. Fine. It will not be a very accurate one. Okay. Okay. So this is the graph for g of x function. Okay. So we have completed answering this question. Thank you for staying with me till the end. I am Nilanjana Sanyal. I'm an online IB Math ESL and HL level tutor, and I tutor students from both within India and outside India. And I offer both one-on-one and small group online tutoring services to my students. And in case you have liked my explanation, please to give this video a like and please to share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching my video. And in case you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel till now, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will be motivating me to make more math videos for you. And in case you have any query, any confusion, please feel free to write to me in the comment area. I'll be trying to clear your doubts and confusions as much as possible. And we meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving the next question of the same paper. Till then, bye.